In today's video, I've got 5 facts about Maou Sadao from the series The Devil is a Part-Timer / a character analysis video. We will be going over Mao's bio, personality, backstory, and more.
そうか、パパはサタン。え?
Now, a quick warning that there will be spoilers, so just a heads up. And if you enjoy these fact videos, make sure to smash the like button and share this video with a fellow fan of the series. For more weekly anime character fact videos, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you do not miss a video. Anyway, with that being said, grab yourself a beverage, let's roll intro and get straight into the video. Maou Sadao, or Satan Jacob, is the main protagonist of The Devil is a Part-Timer series. He was once the Devil King who had declared war on Ente Isla. However, his plans to take over the 4 continents were thwarted by the hero Emilia, which forced him to retreat to the human world, where he has now risen through the ranks at McRonald's as shift manager. Now, he made his debut in episode 1 of the anime and chapter 1 of the manga. Mao's real birthday is unknown, but he had adopted the birthday of June 23rd in the human world. He is well over 300 years old, but claims to be 21 in the human world. Now, in his human form, he has the appearance of an average young Japanese male standing at 5'6" with a slim build. He obviously looks a lot different from his demon form in terms of the demonic features, as well as looking a lot younger, but his face and hair remains pretty much the same. His hair is a greenish black color, which is kept unkempt in a spiky way. His eyes also remain red in color. Now, in his demon form, Maou stands at over 3 meters tall and is incredibly bulk. His torso is well defined, his neck is thick, and his arms and legs are well toned. He still has a somewhat humanoid appearance, but has a few features that you would expect a demon king to have. Maou has sharp clawed hands, golden demonic horns that protrude from his head, large goat-like legs with hooves, and also has 2 very large bat-like wings that span the length of several of his body when they are unleashed. Attire-wise, the Demon King wears a dark jacket with golden trims, dark trousers, and large black boots that cover his hooves. Over this, he of course has to wear a cape as a Demon King. The cape is dark again in color, high-collared, that has 2 shoulder pads that look very demonic indeed. Now, we will get to his human attire later on, but we have to quickly mention the classic McRonald's uniform he wears that consists of the red uniform short-sleeve t-shirt with the button-up collar, black trousers, and of course the matching McRonald's hat that proudly bears the company logo. As the Devil King, Satan wielded and possessed a very great demonic set of power. Demonic force is said to be incredibly strong, and each demonic magic user has a unique color specifically for them. Satan's aura was of course black and red. Now, in the human world, he lost most of his powers. In the human world, magic is primarily a form of fiction, and thus finding magic sources are next to impossible. However, he can restore his power temporarily by feeding off of the negative emotions of humans. Now, he of course has immense physical abilities such as enhanced strength, speed, reflexes, and endurance, but his magic abilities are really something else. Maou, or Satan, has an arsenal of magical abilities at his disposal, which include things such as transformation, teleportation, restoration, and high-speed regeneration. He can cast sleep spells, create force fields and time barriers, and even has the super scary hypnosis and mind control magic that he can use to influence the minds of both humans and animals, forcing them to do his bidding. His combat magic is amazing, as he can create very powerful blasts of dark magic, combining it with his own physical strength. He can also summon a demonic sword capable of leveling an entire city. Satan actually summoned this demonic sword by transforming an ordinary broom in the human world. And he also has a very intense ability called Pain Stare, whereby simply looking at an opponent, he can inflict pain so great that it will cause that target to pass out, losing all consciousness. Mao's Japanese voice actor is Ryota Osaka.
お前な、俺を舐めてんじゃねえぞ。本来の力取り戻したら
He has voiced other characters such as Gyutaro in Demon Slayer, Marco from Attack on Titan, Yosuke Hirata in Classroom of the Elite, and more. Mao's English voice actor is Josh Grell.
Demons don't just pop out of the ground or grow on trees, you know.
He has voiced other characters such as Shido Itsuka in Date A Live, Armin Arla from Attack on Titan, Tokoyami in My Hero Academia, and more. Though he is not the legendary Satan figure from the Entei Island Bible, he was given the name Satan Jacob at birth. He actually once belonged to a lowly goblin tribe that was slaughtered in a conflict with demons. Satan's family and comrades were all completely wiped out, but he remained alive and was actually saved by a mysterious angel. This angel cared for him and brought him back to health. She taught him knowledge and told stories of the humankind, and through these stories, Satan was fueled with his own desire to unite his own kind the same way that the humans had. This angel was also the first to call him the Devil King Satan. Years had passed and Satan eventually became the leader of a demonic faction that would go on to start a great war to unite the whole of the demon realm. It took approximately 58 years for the war to end and complete his goal of a unified kingdom. 71 years after this, Satan Jacob became the Devil King who ruled over his unified people with the demon minister Kamio. Satan, however, was faced with a new problem. Although he brought peace to his newly united realm, the demons all fed on demonic force, which is created from negative emotions that were always constantly generated from the conflicts between tribes in the demon realm. Now that there was peace, there was no demonic force for them to feed upon. So to combat this, Satan would attempt to conquer the land of Entei Isla, where he could force the humans into feeling all the negative emotions required for the demons to feed on. He sent out his 4 great demon generals to battle and conquer the land. 4 great demon armies, each led by a demon general, were dispatched, one to the north, the south, east, and west. Now, Lucifer was sent to the western continent as it was the strongest, housing the Church of Entei Isla, but to Satan's horror, he learned of Lucifer's terrible defeat at the hands of a single human. That human was the hero Amelia, who would be the downfall of Satan, forcing him to retreat through a vortex that led to the human world. Satan, of course, vowed to one day return and conquer Entei Isla, but as we know, that hasn't really gone to plan just yet. Okay, let's finish this video off with some trivia about Maou/Satan. So his human name Mao Sadao is actually a pun on his true identity. The Mao sounds similar to the word that means devil or demon lord, and Sadao means decisive man. Did you know that Satan was actually a very common name that many other demons also possessed? Mao actually described the name as being more common than rocks in the demon realm. Now, though his character represents Satan, he is actually said to be more like Baphomet because of the goat-like feet and the horns when he transforms. Mao has a tendency to name his vehicles Dullahan. He has 2 bikes, Dullahan 1 and Dullahan 2, as well as a moped named again Dullahan 3. The name comes from an Irish myth about a headless rider that carries his head under his arm and rides a black horse. It is also a Japanese proverb, to lose your neck, which means to get fired. Mao uses this name to remind himself that he should never again allow himself to get fired. Going back to clothing in his human form, other than his McRonald's uniform, Mao wears Uniqlo clothing, which is a parody of the famous Japanese casual wear store over in, of course, Japan. Mao wears this brand so often that he is always mocked by Emmy for it. And that is it for Mao Sadao. I hope you learned something new from today's video, or at least enjoyed revisiting these facts on this character. Whilst you wait for more The Devil is a Part-Timer character fact videos, make sure to click on the video link here to see 5 facts on Iron Okoji from Classroom of the Elite, which is also airing this season. Until then, I will see you soon. Peace!